wanna put me out. Drinks flowing like water, oh, too drunk to turn off the light. Stay under the covers, who knows how we'll end the night. Just don't hang your hopes on me, I wanna feel something, cause you look so pretty when you tell me that you love me.
that tries to talk you into being normal.
And if only you could see yourself in my eyes.
fall in love with someone that enjoys your weirdness, not someone that tries to talk you into being normal.
You never used to listen, now you do. There's two things in life, just me and you. You look good in sorrow, yeah you do. I can tell you anything I like.
Hey guys, and welcome in. We have got another cast tonight. We have got these Sakura playoffs that have been happening all weekend, coming to a bit of a close tonight as we see the Academy Division playoffs close out. We've got losers bracket with the losers final to begin with, DZ Milfs versus Scissor Nyxters, and then the winner of that will go through to the grand finals, playing against Paradox Pearls, who are already waiting for that grand finals game. We should pretty much be straight into this game anytime soon. All team members are now in the lobby and ready to go. We've got a map set, best of 3 tonight. Sake Hardpoint, followed by Den Search and Destroy, followed by a Scar Overload if we go to a map 3. Have we got any predictions in chat as to how this first matchup is going to play out? I think both teams are going to be doing everything they can to secure that grand final spot. For anyone that hasn't been following the Sakura season, this is the Academy Division, which has been then split into a higher tier and a lower tier bracket in terms of playoffs. This is the lower tier. However, both teams got some strong players on the teams that have really been grinding the way through the playoffs after a fantastic season. So everything to play for. Hi Jazz. Hi Tyler, hey Melantha, welcome into the stream. I'm actually interested to see how this map 1's going to play out. I feel like Sake being a new map is often seen as an instant veto within the lower tier especially, so I'm excited to see how that plays out. The league match yet to cast one, so that'll be pretty interesting. Looking forward to that. As well, whilst we are getting ready for this game to begin, not only have we got this lower bracket grand finals and losers finals tonight playing pretty much simultaneously, the higher bracket of the Academy Division, we've got the grand finals of that tonight, IGL versus Peachy U-Hauls, which I'm very excited about seeing how that game plays out. So if anybody does have things like the map count and score throughout the stream, please just cheekily drop it in my chat. I would be greatly appreciating keeping up with that score. I don't think they start till late. However, big night for the Sakura League, especially last night. We had a fantastic matchup, starting off with, we had Eclectic versus Rock in the winners final, which went down to losers final with Eclectic and Dark Horse Esports, which then we saw Eclectic go back up into the grand finals against Rock, securing that win. It went to a map 7, round 11, 1v1 S&D, which, not 1v1 S&D, just round 11 S&D, which was an insane series that went on till about 4 in the morning. So if anyone missed that and does want to catch up on how that game went down because it was amazing, do just have a look on my stream. You'll find it in recent VODs. A good watch. Good 4 hours long though. What a great bit of gameplay from the Elite Division. Some insane players coming through that division this season. It's been great to follow along and watch how that's going. Oh! Appreciate you. GG's on your season. You've been frying. Very appreciative to have you. What a team. So again, we are just waiting on this first matchup, this losers finals, DZ Milfs versus Scissor Nyxters, which hopefully should be on the way anytime soon. I do believe both teams are using pickups tonight, which makes it that a little bit more interesting. And I do believe it's a replay. It's a replay. So both teams have already played this map set in series last night. It's gone to a replay. And we're going to see how it goes down. Are we going to see history repeat itself? Or are we going to see the tables turn and a different outcome? Very interested to see how that goes down. I know there's a hell of a lot of support for both teams tonight. Both teams coming from great communities that get behind the team. So we do love to see that support come through in chat. Feel free to be supporting your teams throughout the cast. And then one of these teams will be going through to that grand finals, where Paradox Pearls will wait impatiently for their series to begin. Okay, it's that time. We are spawning into map 1, the Sake Hardpoint. Best of luck to both teams as we go into this best of 3. Hold that thought. We'll respawn in a second. So, I haven't seen if casters fix again today. However, anyone that had to put up with me rambling last night in the cast will know that the caster POV is fully broken. Last night we had number 1 didn't work to switch to the player number 1. There was no kill feed and it does not show the player name also. So you will need to rely on listening to me rambling, I'm afraid, as it is heavily glitched. Can COD ever do an update without breaking something in the process? I don't know. We're still waiting for the day. However, we move, we adapt, we get on with it, and we put on a good cast for what will be a great series, I am sure. Not quite sure what the hold up is, but hopefully we'll be back into this first map any moment now. Anything, it is just building that anticipation. These teams will be ready and eager to play. Shaky knees will be starting to happen now, especially when there's ever a little bit of a delay. It does start getting that little bit more adrenaline fueled. Nutcracker, hey, welcome in. Hope you're okay. Another Peachy player that's had a fantastic season as well. Appreciate you playing. Been great having you on board. Reaper Queen, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Again, for anyone that has just joined us, we are about to spawn into our losers final for the Academy lower bracket. We have got DZ Milfs versus Scissor Nyxters. Set to be a fantastic series. And then for anyone that's sticking around, we will be showing the grand finals straight after this, once we've got vetoes and teams sorted in lobbies. There might be a slight delay in between. However, we'll get that on the road as quickly as possible for you all. Honestly, Nutcracker, seeing the growth that you girls have made already this season has been such a pleasure to watch. So, only good things to come next. Black Deer, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Greetings from South Africa. Hello to South Africa. That's huge though, guys. Love that we're reaching this broad audience. Same with the league. Like, having so many players from different regions this season has been ace. Just get so many players connecting with each other, playing with each other, challenging a bit of ping on the way. It's been great. Okay, it's time. We're spawning in. Arcade Hardpoint, map 1. Let's get it. Like, this is the right... Yeah, there we go. We're ready. Into this first map then. Excited to see how this Sake goes down, especially for a new map in the scene. Players are heading towards that P1. We've got TJ spraying over that bar, trying to clear those players hitting the front. Lucifer just playing a life now, trying to support the team on this P1. Okay, heading towards bar. Clears one. Gets the second, and that is going to be some time. Oh, I'm white though. Flying through. K there with a 3-piece, just ready and waiting for these players to hit through well. However, we do see Kodiene in the back, takes shots at TJ. The trades come in though. K just trying to get an angle there. With SpeedyNicole closing down that kill. Smiley already in the back. Lucifer challenging that deep spawn, ready for this P2 to pop. We do see that Scissor Nyxters have got more of this spawn control currently in terms of P2. Void taking down that player in the back. That's going to be huge for gaining a bit of that control now. Kodiene currently keeping that time. Red ticking away. It's neck and neck so far. 17 to 20. Number 1's still broken. Sorry, SpeedyNicole. Justice for SpeedyNicole on the caster pov here today. TJ getting taken down there across that map on the outer P2. You see currently that DZ Milfs are pretty much set up on this remaining scrap time for P2. It's going to be difficult to break this. However, they've pushed through. Scissor Nyxters have gained some of that control. There's still a player on time though. They're currently on a 5 streak, keeping that time for as long as possible. However, Scissor Nyxters did manage to break through. We also see that K is set up on new. It's going to be crucial. However, Void in the back, ready to try and pull these spawns and keep that time for DZ Milfs. 28 to 50 currently on this map 1. Everything to play for. Laura on a 7. Cast a curse. Laura, 10 and 3 off the rip. Taken down though with an unfortunate death after me cursing that of there. Void getting tagged from across the map there by Smiley. TJ holding down that bridge, soaking up some of that time for Scissor Nyxters now. Laura trying to get some picks from the front there, but Smiley stopping anyone from getting into that back spawn. DZ Milfs have set up on you. Scissor Nyxters on that rotation through mid. Lucifer's been spotted by Smiley. Going for that window push there. Smiley with another. Didn't quite get the third. Laura clearing that window. Lucifer with a big pick there at well. Not quite getting TJ, who manages to break through. TJ now just contesting this time. Scissor Nyxters gaining some of this hill now after a rotation and clearing out the back spawn. Lucifer trying to go from the front there, taking down Laura as well, trying to keep that time contested, soaking up some of this time. Currently 79 to 65. This game is neck and neck. Hey, takes down Laura. Void trying to make her way through the back there. Last bit of scrap time going in favour of DZ Milfs. Rotation comes in. Both teams are set up on P5. However, approaching this from two completely different angles. TJ winning that opening gunfight on this hill. Void can go from the top now. Flying down out of that window. Anticipating the players. But there's three there to get Void. I'm still in favour of Scissor Nyxters. Kodiene gets one. Didn't quite get the second though. Smiley there for the trade. Laura taken down. K as well. Someone's traded out that kill. 118 to 80. We do see that Scissor Nyxters are taking a slight lead in this first map. We do see that as that last bit of scrap time closes out, players are starting to set up in mid. Laura stopping anyone from getting that window control. Laura now soaking up that hard point time. Smiley at the front there. Nades are going in, stuns are going in. Everything's being thrown at that hill right now. Hey, just soaking up in hill time there. Void coming through and just spraying across that bar now. Kodiene going for this pinch round the side of bar now. Might take some of these players off guard. Spots TJ. Gets the second. Big two-piece out of Cody there with that pinch that came through for a little bit more of that time. Forcing Scissor Nyxters to spawn deeper back into the other side of the map. Allowing Lucifer to get deep into that P2. We already see Lucifer waiting. Lucy playing those main AR roles like a trooper in the back there. $139 to 120 now. Only a 20-point gap between the two teams. Lucifer trying to break in from the side. PJ there to stop anyone getting through. Kodiene in the back. That's K, I think. Gets K. Trapped back around the side. She has been tagged by SpeedyNicole though. PJ also taken down. Cody just playing life there. Cody just flying over those crates. Great to see Cody play with that movement that we all know she loves. Smiley there getting a kill in bar on that rotation to new. Okay. Deep in this hill. Controversially, I call that a cheese wheel. I don't think it is a cheese wheel, but I don't know the com. I call it a cheese wheel. I get hate from my team for that every time. Time is just being soaked up by Scissor Nyxters currently trying to creep up on that lead, making it as wide as possible. Kodiene trying to break in. TJ, though, stopping that push through the window. We do see that DZ Milfs are grouping up. They're going to try and regroup and pinch together. Cody's taken down. Woo! TJ was there. TJ's taken down with a pistol kill from Lucifer there. Cody and Laura breaking into that time and getting the remaining bit of scrap, as we do see teams are already setting up on new. That's Void taken down there on time, I believe, by TJ on that quick rotation. We see Smiley and Laura just playing through that mid control there. Laura waiting for a team so they can try and push together. We do see Nicole is in mid there trying to stop that push. Justice for SpeedyNicole though, because I cannot change to a POV. Laura trying to break through from window. What we are seeing for a lot of these hills is that we're seeing Scissor Nyxters getting that rotation, holding up and getting that hold on the spawn. Even though we are seeing DZ Milfs sometimes get that early row, it's then keeping that position in the break from Scissor Nyxters has been quite successful throughout most of these hills. Again, we see Void set up on you. Can they get together as a team and hold back some of these Scissor Nyxters players and bring back some more of this scoreline? As all of a sudden we've seen the scoreline open up 225 to 160. DZ Milfs are going to need to change some of these hills back to back now to gain a bit more of that time. It's not the impossible. The way that they've got set up currently. Lucifer holding down this time. Got Void trying to push back these players. Nicole clearing out that back player there, leaving Void to try and hold down some of that time. Nades. Ooh, Nades nearly nading each other there. DZ Milfs have managed to keep most of this time for the majority of the hill. That's going to be crucial in terms of keeping them in the game. Not always easy being on the back foot in terms of a couple of hills down. All going to come down to these final rows as to whether we see Scissor Nyxters close it out here or if DZ Milfs are going to bring back some of this P1 to take this game to the wire. Nicole just fighting for her life there in mid. Kodiene taken down there as well. TJ trying to break through, but Void holding off these players for as long as possible. Data coming in. Time is red in favour of DZ Milfs currently. Scissor Nyxters going for this pinch across the map, trying to close in on these players for as long as possible. TJ's taken down. Void keeping some of that time ticking away, breaking that 200 point mark. All of a sudden this game has closed out. If they can keep this going until 2:30, it's going to go to the wire. We do see Scissor Nyxters, they've committed to new. They've gone, you know what, we don't need that time. Let's set up, we're ahead. Let's hold back these players. Void breaking into P2 there. SpeedyNicole though, going with a great kill to clear that time. Miley also keeping it contested, clearing out that front push. We do see that DZ Milfs are having to attack from the front with not many seconds in this now. 243 to 245. They only need 5 seconds to close this out. And we see that finish 250 to 225. Scissor Nyxters taking that round 1, map 1. Void with the best play there, 31 and 23. Gaining so much time on that P5? 4? I didn't count. P5 or 4. Who knows? You'll all know. Sure. Laura with a high streak of 7 there as well that game. Okay, so after that first Maparoni, we see Scissor Nyxters take 1 in this best of 3. If they take the next map, that will be GG's. It'll be a 2-0. If they lose the next map and DZ Milfs take map 2, we'll go to a map 3 with a Scar overload. Need to release a Livy translator book. Honestly, the comms that come out of my mouth, you lot just have to adapt to it. I'm like mid-game being like, there's one back cheese wheel. Everyone's like, what? Where are you? I'm trying to think what some of the weirdest ones have been. Cheese wheel's got to be up there. It's like a giant baby bell though, that's what I was thinking. Like them big cheese wheels that you roll down a hill. Oh, this is one my team moan at. On Scar, on Scar P2, if you're coming from blue side, where like the close left corner is, there's like a second gen thing. Not bottom gen, but I call it wardrobe, and I got absolutely hounded for that com. However, it's now stuck and we all call it wardrobe, so take that as you wish. Yes, Scap, you missed a map, I'm afraid. We've got Sake Hardpoint that went in favour of Scissor Nyxters. However, welcome in, because we will be going straight into map 2 any moment now. And then after this series, we will be spawning straight back into a grand finals best of 7. Okay, so straight into then this map 2, we've got a den. I wanted to say hardpoint. It's absolutely not a hardpoint. It's search and destroy, of course. Scissor Nyxters currently 1-0 up in the series. However, if DZ Mills take this map, it will go to a map 3. It is a best of 3, so it could be match point for Scissor Nyxters. Smiley there, trying to get those picks in mid. We do see that 3 members of DZ Milfs are just waiting in mid, leaving Void alone at back dojo. Potentially a push that Scissor Nyxters are may not going to expect that. Oh, that is Kate taken down. Finally getting that big pick in mid across the map. SpeedyNicole being that bomb carrier. Justice for Nicole on that Kastapov. We do see that Scissor Nyxters, they're taking it to be, they're rerouting. Finally checking the back there. xtjay. Playing the floor is lava over in server. Miley just watching the back there. Void gets that kill on TJ in server. 27 seconds, the bomb is down. Void is left in a 1v2. Void's taken down, I think, by Nicole there. And that is going to be 1-0 in favour of Scissor Nyxters. Oh, we got a disconnect. Oh, there we go. We're going to end. Right, we'll just hop onto that map screen whilst these teams then sort out what they are doing. Not sure if it's a disconnect or something's happened. Get them tunes on. It's fine Sunday evening. Not fully sure what happened there. I think we maybe had a disconnect for DZ Milfs. Teams are probably just resetting, so until then, you kind of stuck with me waffling for a little bit longer. Have we got any predictions in chat though for how this map 2 is going to go down? Are we going to have a close game around 11? Are we going to get... Who do you think's most likely to go for a ninja defuse first? Nicole, 100%. Jazz, I will give you a tenner if that comes through. Nicole with the first ninja defuse. Nick 60. Nixo. I see what he did there. Yeah, don't let Jazz down, Nicole. She wants a tenner to put on Gates of Olympus. Okay, we're going straight into this map 2 then. We've got a den, search and destroy. I believe we're playing from a 1-0 up. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. But I do think that is a continue from 1-0 as the disconnect was at the end of the round. We shall see. Let's go with it's 1-0. If the game ends and there's one more round to play, then I take it back. But Scissor Nyxters 1-0 up. Now the teams have changed. Hang on. There we go. Look at that. Flawless transition. DZ Milfs left in a 4v3. We see Void head over to this back jumps area. TJ's taken down. SpeedyNicole's also been taken down. Bomb site's looking clear. However, we do see that Smiley is rotating all the way back through jumps, whilst Kay is going to hit from mid. Laura anticipating that flank. Spotting Smiley, but gets away. Ooh. Boyd might have just got timing on Kay, who has gone over the top and turned away at the right possible time. Kay getting that kill on Laura. However, we see that DZ Milfs get that round. That is going to be 1-1 at the end of round 2. Lucifer with that final kill there. This time we got justice for Lucy, because Lucy we cannot now get on the caster POV. SpeedyNicole's had a bit of redemption here. Ah, music's still on. Let me pause that. I'm just here vibing away. There we go. DJ trying to get a stun over on that B side now. We do see, though, DJ wrapping over to B side. Bomb's still in mid with SpeedyNicole. Scissor Nyxters more spread across the map now. Hey, trying to get through red. Don't quite get the kill on Laura, though. SpeedyNicole's also been taken down. That leaves TJ left in a 1v4. Boyd closing down that gunfight, taking that 2-1 on the board in favour of DZ Milfs. Laura carrying the bomb and heading over towards A now. We do see, though, on the defense, Scissor Nyxters are spread across the map. We've got 2 in mid, 1 at A, 1 at B. However, we've also got Kodiene over at 4 over at the other side of the map at B, trying to maybe throw off some of these players. Smiley just getting away with a life there. Lucifer and Void wrapping back out of that B, A, B2, wherever it is, and heading towards B. Boyd and Lucy left in a 2v4. Bomb is going to go down. That is going to be Kay on the defuse for Scissor Nyxters. Taking that to 2-2 at the end of round 4. A very close game so far. This time we see Scissor Nyxters heading towards B site. TJ in mid there, trying to keep those players at bay. Kay has managed to get right into Dojo there. Bomb goes down. Hey, with that first blood, taking down Void, back dojo. xtjay might be about to come head to head with these two players. Intel comes in for both being there. Laura, though, gets the kill. The info's going to be there, though. Smiley with a big kill there. Can she close out the others? Oh, went back for the pistol kill, but not quite getting the third. That is 3-2 in favour of Scissor Nyxters. After taking 1-0 up in the series before the disconnect. DZ Milfs heading what looks like an A push. xtjay takes down Laura in that first blood. Bomb has been dropped. Void getting the next kill there on TJ. Hey, killing Cody as well there. Void left in a 1v2. Void wrapping back through mid now. Smiley and Kay just waiting in red there for any sign of a bomb plant. That intel comes through. Void left in a 1v2. Whilst we see Smiley and Kay play together. The trades. Void's taken down with a pistol in hand. Smiley on the defuse. It's going to come in. That is going to be 4-2 in favour of Scissor Nyxters. The Nyxters go in for this B push again, whilst TJ takes control of mid as smoke's going down this time. In that mid cut. A pushing right up towards that dojo entrance. Spots Void. Ooh! They trade each other out. The nade comes through. What a bingo. Kodiene has been spotted by Smiley. So we've got a TJ in mid there, trying to get an angle on any of these players. Might have just missed Lucifer. Lucifer just gets away with a life there. Okay, nearly closing down that kill. The knife kill comes in, but the trade was there. Laura last alive for DZ Milfs. Finally getting that bomb down. Dancing around tin. Both players know where the other person is. Now comes down to who is going to chal it and get that kill. Laura closing down the gunfight and gets that defuse. That is going to take us 4-3. DZ Milfs just closing out a little bit more of that distance now. Only a round between the two teams. SpeedyNicole with that first blood. Void play this outer jumps. A push now. xtjay though just creeping in that lights area. Plays her life. Might have just confused Void in the process. xtjay though getting away. Got Laura coming through mid for that reinforcements. Working on a bit of a pinch. xtjay and Kay just in the back now. While Smiley is at the other end of mid. Laura just waiting to blue stairs for a player to push. Laura spots xtjay. xtjay is taken down. Void now caught in this bomb plant. Smiley last alive for Scissor Nyxters. Gets the kill on Void. Leaving Laura and Smiley in a 1v1. 20 seconds left on this bomb. Intel comes in for those players. Smiley gets that kill and hops on that defuse with minimal seconds to go. And that is going to be 5-3 in favour of Scissor Nyxters. Match point for Scissor Nyxters now. If Scissor Nyxters close this round out here, we will see that map 2 secured, taking them into the grand finals. DZ Milfs are going to need to pull this search and destroy back to take it to a map 3 if they want a chance at getting into that grand finals now. Laura takes down SpeedyNicole. xtjay just trying to get away there. Kate has been taken down, leaving xtjay left in a 1v3. xtjay gets one. Oh, grenade herself then. 23 seconds, the bomb is not down. And the kill comes in. That's going to be DZ Milfs taking it to another round. 4-5. Scissor Nyxters still at that match point position. However, DZ Milfs just clawing back another round. They're going to need to take it to a round 11 if they want a chance at going into a map 3. Next round, sorry, all to play for. Kodiene picking up that bomb. All mid push from DZ Milfs here. SpeedyNicole's been spotted. Void playing that P3 still. xtjay waiting patiently. Bomb has left that mid position. Kay takes down Laura. Cody, though, getting smiley. 3v3. SpeedyNicole has been tagged by Cody up top, blue. Boyd trying to get some pressure on this A bomb site. Whilst we see the bomb rotate over jumps. Okay, spots Void. Nades, stuns, everything's being thrown out at this back entrance. That is DZ Milfs in 3v2. Another player is taken down, leaving Lucy and Cody in a 1v1. Cody to keep them in the game. Can she get the kill? Gets the kill. I don't know if that's the bomb defused as well. No, she planted it. Ah! Can't keep up. 5-5. We go to a round 11. Crikey. Round 11. Unless I'm wrong on calling the fact that the first round before the disconnect went to the Nyxters. I do believe we're on around 11. This will either take DZ Milfs into a map 3 or it will close out the series for Scissor Nyxters. xtjay currently spotting SpeedyNicole. Oh, Kodiene, sorry, in that top blue. Okay, with that first blood, taking down Void. xtjay and Smiley working together here for a pinch for those trades. Smiley getting that kill down the bottom. xtjay taken down by Lucifer. Lucifer getting that kill on Smiley as well. 2v2. Bomb is down over at B. Okay, and SpeedyNicole left in a 2v2. All comes down to these last gunfights. Okay, with a big kill in tin there. Lucifer gets behind Kay in a 1v1 for potentially the win either way. SpeedyNicole or Lucifer, who is going to get that final kill? The bomb is already planted. Lucy's on the defuse. SpeedyNicole jumps over and gets the kill, and that is going to be, I think, 6-5. Unless we see this round play out. I'm on the edge of my seat. Pretty sure that is game over. Are they going to play out this next round? No. That is going to be a map 2 in favour of Scissor Nyxters, which means they are our losers final champions. They will be going through to the grand finals any moment now, where we see Paradox Pearls already waiting for that matchup. In what was a fantastic best of 3. Congratulations to Scissor Nyxters, who make it through to the grand finals. GG's to DZ Milfs, who unfortunately have fallen short at the losers finals. However, both teams have had a great season. So I look forward to seeing how this grand finals progresses. Thank you. I've just seen all the follows that have come throughout that series. Appreciate everyone for the support. Okay, so what is going to essentially happen now? Teams are going to sort out vetoes for the grand finals, sort out the map set. This is your time. Go get your snacks, go get your drinks, go for a toilet break. Do what you got to do. And then we'll regroup for what will be a fantastic Academy Division grand finals. Strap in, it's going to be a great best of 7. However, I am going to pause you there while I just get sorted in terms of map sets. And we will be back in with the gameplay very shortly. Please do stick around because the teams will absolutely appreciate the support.